Morning, Children's Church. Hope you are doing well. It is a bit cold this morning. We almost had snow this week, so I was so excited to think, maybe we can play in the snow, but it didn't happen. I was very sad for that. If we look at everything on the moment, what is the one thing we are doing a lot the last 3 months? We are washing our hands like crazy. I never ever in my whole life washed my hands so many times a day than in the last 3 months. If I go to the shop, I must wash my hands. If I climb the car, I wash my hands. When I want to go to school or to church, I wash my hands. And I think that is for you is the same. Did you know that it is not the first time that washing hands is very important? When I started to look on my computer, my Bible, I realized that washing hands started way in the beginning of the Bible. It wasn't just a new thing for us today. But in Genesis, in Exodus, God says you must make a huge basin. You must put water in. And every time you want to go into the temple, you must wash your hands. In that time, they built a temple. And that is the time where they met with God. Today, we talk about church. So in today's time, we will say you need to have a basin outside and you need to wash your hands every time. And through the whole Bible, when I start to read all the scriptures, it says, wash your hands when you go to the temple, wash your hands when you eat, wash your hands when you go into someone else's house. And it is crazy because everywhere in the Bible, it says, wash your hands. So here's a cool thing. It's not just something your mom and dad thought up to wash your hands before you go to supper or to lunch or something. It is important because your hands need to be clean when you eat. Your hands need to be clean when you touch other people. And suddenly now, everywhere is germs and everywhere, everybody's just wash your hands. So I decided to think, well, how can we wash our hands a little bit more fun than just spray, mom sprays, sanitize on your hands, rub, rub, rub. Okay, thank you, mom, and here we go. So here's a cool thing that I want to teach you this morning about washing your hands and praying. So there's 3 different things how we can talk about washing your hands. The first one is we can sing while you wash your hands. So a cool song that everybody knows is This Little Light of Mine, and if you sing it the whole way through, I'm not going to sing now, but if you sing it, it is 20 seconds, and the rule is we need to wash our hands longer than 20 seconds. The first time, you can sing a song while you wash your hands to make sure you wash your hands long enough. The second one is you can pray. So remember we spoke about our hand and we need to pray for everyone in the world. So you can start to wash your hands and you can pray for the people close to you. You can pray for the doctors and the nurses that's helping people. You can pray for the government. You can pray for sick people and you can pray for yourself. So that's the other one. You can pray, wash your hands and pray. And then the last one that is very cool is you can start to memorize your favorite scripture. And while you wash your hands, you can memorize your scripture, or you can say your scripture. One of my favorite scriptures is in Psalms, where God talks about me, where God talks about how He created me. And I'm going to teach you that scripture today, but also I'm going to teach you how to properly wash your hands. So all of us in the car, at the house, at the school, we've got hand sanitizer. That is also something new for all of us. So I'm going to show you step by step how to wash your hands, and then I'm going to teach you my cool scripture. So firstly, or you have a basin with soap, you put a lot of soap and water on your hands, or you put a lot of hand sanitizer in your hands. So the first thing is you make sure that your hand sanitizer is everywhere, and then we start. We rub. We rub in between the finger and this hand's finger. Then we take our fingers because God is in the detail. He even wants our nails to be clean. We wash our nails. We wash our nails in this palm, circle, circle, circle. Then we wash our thumb and our other thumb. Then we wash on top. And then we go like this because God is when we are connected, we can't get away from God. So we connect with God. We rub, rub, rub. The last time we go around and we go around. And now every part of your hand is clean. And we are happy to say there's no more germs. So now, the next step is I'm going to teach you my special scripture, and I'm going to put a stopwatch on the screen, and you're going to see that I am going to say my scripture for 20 seconds and wash my hands. My hands is going to be very clean because here I go again with my hand sanitizer. So let's go. My scripture is in Psalm 139, verse 13 to 14. For you created my inmost being. You knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. Psalm 139, verse 13 to 14. And guys, again, 20 seconds, one scripture, and I'm off to go to the shop, to my school, to eat, to do whatever, because now my hands is clean. For God, it is important for us to be clean. From the beginning of the Bible till the end, God talks about washing your hands, being pure in front of God. That is such a beautiful word. When we wash our hands, you can even ask God, oh, God, please forgive my sin. Please forgive all this yucky stuff that is inside of me that I don't really want to. I don't want to be naughty. I don't want to disrespect my parents or my teachers. But sometimes it happens. I know. So while you wash your hands, you can even say that. You say, Lord, as I'm washing my hands, getting all the germs off my hands, I pray that you will also come clean my heart, come clean my head, so I have pure thoughts of you, and that I will love you like you love all the people in the whole wide world. I know it sometimes gets a bit scary for all the people to just wash hands and be clean and cleanse everything and wash your classes and your chairs. But today I want to challenge you and also encourage you to say that God put peace in our hearts so that we don't need to be afraid, that we don't need to be scared of anything that is happening. So this is my verse for you for this week. It's in the New Testament, John 14, verse 27. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your heart be troubled, and do not be afraid. Guys, every time you wash your hands, know that God says, don't be afraid. Stand up tall, be brave, and do every day as you are doing it for God. God didn't give us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of love, peace, and a sound mind. Meaning that we know what God tells us. God says we are protected. God says we are saved by His stripes. We are healed. So remember, when you wash your hands, pray, sing a song for God, or quote a scripture. So you better need to start to learn your scriptures so that you can have a 20-second scripture every time you wash your hands. We miss you. We hope we see you soon. Be safe. Know God is on your side. Know God protects you. And know God's put the peace in your heart to know that you don't need to be afraid of anything. Be blessed.